Ike Boncho. I'm here with All Things Hoop. Shout out to my guy, Vsonary, King of New York.
So Ike, tell me about Vsonary Day and how it came about, what it's about, and what you guys are planning.
Vsonary Day, August 10th. Make sure you're there. You know, shout out to Hoops in the Sun. Shout out to Joe and Randy Cruz. Joe known me since I was probably like 14 years old. You know, I played in this tournament, both the spring and the summer league, multiple years. It was an incident that happened one time in Joe Cruz tournament. I think it was a year I was supposed to get MVP. I think they jerked me out of it. Me and Joe gonna have to talk about that. One of the guys on my team caused some big commotion, some drama thing, and Joe kind of felt like I picked sides and forgot about him, and he thought we was beefing for years. And you know, I was young. You know what I mean? I was young, rode the wrong people, and I wanted to get my life together. And every time I extended to get my life together, you know, Joe was always a phone call away or text message away, or just like that guardian angel always just looking out for me. So, you know, I was just like, you know what? This kind of like where the heart of, like, you know, my ups and downs, where I had that peak, that turning point, you know, going negative or positive. Joe ain't never changed. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, like, you know what I mean? Like, he most hated like how I'm most hated. We don't know why, we genuine. So I was just like, you know what, I gotta come back home. Hoops in the Sun is like a home to me, so that's why we picked, you know, the beach. That's where it's at, like KX1 days.
Boncho, tell All Things Hoops readers how you got started in this whole Vsonary thing.
How I got started about 10 years ago. You know, I was just running around I was just young and hopeless, and I just had a direction, but I just couldn't get there. It was just a blurry vision. Then I came back from college one day, somebody put me on the coaching, and then I just took coaching to a different level because I started having different causes. You know what I mean? I seen a lot of young kids, you know, I was young myself, but I seen a lot of young dudes, you know, in and out of gangs and trying to figure out a way in the avenue, like trying to put their life in a positive avenue. So I just sacrificed everything that I was doing and said, like, you know what, I'm gonna step in, I'm gonna be that big bro, that pen pal, to make sure, like, you know, they accomplish whatever goals and dreams it was that they was trying to get.
So Ike, what do you want your legacy to be? What do you want people to remember about you after everything is said and done? You know what I'm saying? We no longer here, and the next generation is up and coming. What you want everybody to know about you and you know, what you had going on?
You know, first I want to say on a selfish note, I want my legacy to be where it's like, I can't touch that. You know what I mean? I'm gone, and people say, yo, you know, let's do a memorial, let's do this, let's do that for Ike. Like, you gotta really do your research and really dig in and really make sure it's right. Like, kind of how like they did Biggie movie and Eazy-E and all of them movie and stuff like that. Like, that's how I wanted to be on a selfish, you know, analytical point, you know what I mean, on the accolades. But when it comes down to the youth, you know, I basically want you to understand, like, there's no such thing as a limit. You know, there's no such thing as that's who you are. Like, no, that's who you are right now. It's always about who you're trying to become and who you want people to look at you as and who you want yourself to feel like that's who you are. Like, all these rules and these myths, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you know, sky's the limit, this is the limit. When they tell you that there's a certain level of capacity, it's because on record, that's where it's been. Someone said, yo, you know what? I was able to get to the foul line. You know what? I was able to get to the half-court line. You know what? I started from the other side of the court. Man, listen, that's because that's where they stop. You got to just keep going until to physically and emotionally and spiritually, you just can't do it. So basically what I'm trying to tell y'all is, like, fuck the rules, you know, fuck the myths, you know what I mean? Focus on what it is that you want to be. You know, them hopeless nights and them sleepless dark nights where you just sitting there saying, like, y'all can see myself being that. You know, push yourself and being that. And the guys who laugh at you, guys who think you're weird, you know, it's nothing wrong with being a weirdo. Weirdos just mean, like, you're not a product of the norm. Product of the norm is, you know, if everybody just say, like, this is what it is, it's the trend, and you choose to feel comfortable outside the trend, man, you're more powerful than those people in the norm, because they need everybody together so they can feel, you know, on the up and up. You don't need nobody, you know, and I want every youth to feel like, whether you're in a crowd, whether you're in a crew, whether you got a family, whether you got brothers, sisters, you just got to be that individual. The stronger you are as an individual is always going to outweigh how strong all those individuals are in the group. If you look at it, like, my quote is always, you know, they team up to hunt down while I stand alone to be hunted. That's how I want y'all to live your life, forever.
As you know, a lot of people state that New York is the mecca of this basketball thing, right?
Right.
but a lot of people are also saying that New York is on the decline. What are your thoughts on that?
New York is the mecca of street basketball, not basketball. Did New York decline? It absolutely did decline. But I'm the person that's gonna bring it back. You know what I mean? The biggest part of New York, the reason why we decline, it's not even the kids. Everybody want to blame the kids for it. It's really the adults. We got these gatekeepers, you know, who threatened by guys like myself who don't want to let us in with our ideas and things like that. They only want to use us when, you know, we beneficiary to them and to oppose to their businesses and stuff. So now when we say, you know what, we want to isolate ourselves and be independent, cut the middleman out, and do our own thing and kind of build a unity and form that New York, you know, creativity where it was a mecca. Those guys, you know, they were corporate and they try to shut this down and they try to break us apart of each other. Like, you know, quick segue, like, Cha-Ching is my brother. Don't ever get it twisted. Everybody always get that shit twisted and always think that we beefing. We talk to each other every damn day. His son comes to my crib every day. That's my godson. So with those things being said, it's like when me and him was together, that shit looked like, you know, you having Kobe and LeBron on the same team, which you never seen. Or we had that run like D-Wade and LeBron. You know, so people try to find ways of, all right, that's enough. LeBron gotta go back to Cleveland. You know, leave Dwayne Wade old ass here, let him go to Chicago, let LeBron bounce around. You know, talk about legacies. Like, you know, we created an avenue that other guys couldn't create. Like, no disrespect to whoever came in the past, they paved the way for us. But everybody got so greedy when they was on top and they forgot about the kids. You know, so like the state of New York basketball right now, we got to kind of wipe out the older guys who was here for so long. You know, they fossils now, they dinosaurs. You know, it's in with the new and out with the old. You know, like I'm like the Simba. You know, Mufasa died, now Simba here. And then, you know, the circle of life, and it's just a different epidemic. But when we got these older guys that's gatekeepers now, got promoted to gatekeepers, who's not intact with what's going on with the youth and the struggles and understandings, and they just so far into, you know, adult life and parent life and, you know, old age life, that's what's kind of, you know, messing the game up and turning into, you know, straight financially more so than like, you know, purifying the youth. You know what I mean? So that's really the problem with New York City basketball. Like we back. The talent is here. I promise y'all. Y'all gonna see August 10th. I promise y'all. That 2022 class game. That's where the fucking talent is at. But the problem is, like I said, it's the adults, man. We gotta get those older guys out, man. We gotta build this unity again. Yo, it's Izzy Ike Boncho, the king, prince of New York, prince of the tri-state. I'm here again with my man, All Things Hoops. Shout out to Hoops and his son, Joey Cruz, Randy Cruz. Visionary Day, August 10th. You already know. Cha-ching.